I replaced $1,236 in video tools with this one workflow. Channels like this one and this one have amassed tens of thousands of subscribers and viral videos, even if they have a relatively low number of total videos available. This inspired me to emulate them, but I wanted something even better, creating these videos on autopilot, without me spending hours on creating or editing the videos. So I automated the process of creating the long-form videos in N8N. However, something else caught my eye. Most of these channels only rely on long-form videos and have no shorts. But shorts are multi-purpose, and they can be cross-posted to other platforms. So I went ahead to create an automation for them, which initially cost money to run. This version, though, is entirely free. Oh, and there's more good news. There are several ways that you can monetize the daily Reels or TikToks that this workflow will be making for you. You can create a YouTube channel that you can eventually monetize. You can set up Reel, TikTok creation services on Fiverr or Upwork. Each one is usually $10, but since you're not creating them manually, you can beat the competition with a lower price. Or you can monetize them via TikTok with the Creator Fund, or use them as content to lead to your lead magnet. Plus a few other ways, but full transparency, I have only used 2 of these monetization methods so far, so they're the only ones I know work 100%. There's no TikTok Creator Fund in my country. The workflow runs automatically every day at 10:13 a.m. It takes one inspiration video, generates 3 completely original motivational stories, creates voiceovers, adds captions, and outputs finished YouTube shorts. My old cost? $103 per month. My new cost? $0. And I'm still within Google's free tier after the $300 credit expired. Let me show you exactly how. Before I built this system, I was looking at some serious monthly costs. Creatomate for video editing used to be $54 per month. A caption tool? Submagic? Another $39. That adds up to $103 every single month, or $1,236 per year, just to automate YouTube Shorts creation. And here's where it gets interesting. With NCA Toolkit running on Google Cloud's free tier, my actual monthly cost right now is $0. Not $15, not $5, $0. Even after my $300 new user credit expired, I'm still completely covered by their free tier provisions. The Gemini API I use for text-to-speech, also currently free at the time of recording this video. So the comparison here isn't $103 versus $17, it's $103 per month versus absolutely nothing. Here is what happens, and it happens automatically, without me touching anything. First, the workflow pulls an inspiration video reference from my Google Sheet, but this is entirely optional. You can hard code in one reference video or just use text prompts. Then an AI agent generates 3 completely original motivational stories, not summaries, not rewrites, but brand new content with unique characters and lessons. Next, it creates professional voiceovers using Google's TTS API, and then I use the NCA Toolkit to speed the audio up to 1.2x for better pacing because the way it comes out of the TTS is sometimes too slow. That does not work for me in this attention economy. Also, I never found any platform that was able to speed up videos, so I created this command for this custom use case. That's how good the toolkit is. You can literally create custom tools for yourself that the market does not offer out of the box. The NC. A toolkit then transcribes that audio and generates timestamped captions. I had to add this in to ensure that downstream, the system would be creating images that are relevant to the scene. I used a code node to create timestamped text blocks that the prompt generator for the images then takes, and creates a prompt that shall be fed into an image generator API to create images for the video. The AI images are created for each story segment, and then they are converted into video clips using FFmpeg through NCA. I would have had to use Creatomate or JSON 2 video for this before, at a substantially higher cost, as we've seen before. Quick note here, I sent in all the images to be created at once using NCA AI, and they get completed at different times. This used to mess up the workflow, which needs all images to be able to create a video snippet for each scene. So I used an if node that will only let the workflow continue if all the images show a status that is completed. They can now proceed together to the aggregator to be merged together into what we shall send to the configuration code nodes. I have another set node here because I need to bring back the narrator voiceover array and the image array. The next 2 code nodes configure the content that I will be sending into the NCA Toolkit's FFmpeg endpoint, first, to animate the images and turn them into videos, and second, to combine the audio and video into one, to make the short or reel or TikTok. This is what that looks like.
We often stop trying because we feel our efforts are too small to matter. But significance isn't measured by scale. To the person you help, your small act of kindness is everything. Start with what's right in front of you. A storm left thousands of starfish dying on the shore. An old man...
As you can see, there are no captions, so I go ahead and use another endpoint from the NCA Toolkit, which adds the caption for free. If I had used the tool I was using before, it would have been about $25 monthly. Alternatively, if I had used FFmpeg endpoint, I would not only have had to pay, but it would also have taken nearly 5 times as long for me to get the captions. Finally, it logs the completed video to my tracking sheet. All of this, every single day, for $0. I will put the final product at the end of the video. But for now, I must say I have another workflow, this one, that fetches my finished videos and uploads them to my YouTube channel. I have not yet opened Instagram and TikTok accounts, but if I do, the posting process will also be automated. Here's the finished reel, or TikTok.
We often stop trying because we feel our efforts are too small to matter. But significance isn't measured by scale. To the person you help, your small act of kindness is everything. Start with what's right in front of you. A storm left thousands of starfish dying on the shore. An old man watched a young girl picking them up, one by one, throwing them back into the ocean. He approached her and said, "There are miles of beach and thousands of starfish. You cannot possibly make a difference." The girl looked at the small creature in her hand, tossed it into the waves, and replied, "It made a difference to that one." We often ignore the small good we can do because we cannot solve everything. But for someone, your small act of kindness is their entire beautiful world.
And if you want this exact workflow pre-made instead of following this free tutorial, I've packaged it up for you. You'll get the complete N8N workflow file that you can import in 30 seconds, and a setup guide for the NCA Toolkit. Link is in the description. The first 50 people can grab it for half the price instead of the regular price. If you found this helpful, hit that subscribe button. I'll be releasing one NCA Toolkit replacement video with monetization options regularly. Next time, we're replacing HTML to PDF APIs. See you then.